So what happens when you combine a tech head who oozes 80s and 90s cool with a modder who has a flair for the bright and bold? Well, you end up with a Vaporwave themed GameCube controller, blinged out with all the tricks that is perfect for my buddy, EposVox. Before we get started, a quick word from our sponsor, PCBWay. Did you know PCBWay is having a Christmas sale? That's right, check it out. They've got coupons on all kinds of PCB and PCB assembly services. So make sure you swing by their website and get your coupons now. Thanks PCBWay. So my buddy EposVox let me know he was nearing the completion of his retro gaming room. But one thing he said to me was,
"Yo dude, I'm looking for a guy to help me make something special, truly special to play in my GameCube collection. You know of anyone?"
I know him. I know him.
Relax, buddy the elf. I know you know me. If it's something special you're after, well, I think I'm your guy. Nothing's as special to me like an awesome emerald blue controller. The controller is uncommon by today's standards, and I happen to have one that's in awesome condition. For those who may be unfamiliar with EposVox, he does great content here on YouTube in the tech and gaming space. If you haven't checked him out, I'd highly recommend it. With that controller in hand, there's only one thing left to do. Let's rip this thing open. And now, it's time for resin. But first, so I've been doing a bunch of casting lately, and as a result, I've been going through molds like absolutely crazy. So we're going to build us a new mold here. I'm going to be using some Mold Star 30 to go ahead and cast a silicone mold of the original buttons. Now my goal is to kind of come up with a nice hot pink and clear theme. So if you kind of think back to what I said about my boy EposVox, he's got a very 80s, 90s vibe to him. So my primary colors here are going to be my emerald blue, or turquoise, hot pink, and then clear. And that clear, let's be honest, that's my doing here. I inspired him on that one. Because, nothing's going to show those LEDs better. If you're interested to learn more about casting, I've done a full tutorial on it. Take a look at the card in the upper right hand corner.
Midnight.
After spending some time in the pressure pot, these buttons are looking absolutely fantastic, and they're going to look great with that awesome emerald blue shell. One thing I forgot to add about these buttons is they glow in the dark. So with all the buttons out of the way, next I want to turn my attention over to the actual controller PCB. I've got several different plans here, but the first thing I'm going to do is get these LED rings installed. Now, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I've been trying to come up with some new ways to vary up this mod and do something maybe even slightly a little bit different. So, guess what, my friend? You are going to get this new mod that I've been working on. And let's just see if we can add a touch on-off sensor to this and make it work correctly. As always, getting those LED rings installed is super easy to do. If you're interested in seeing more on LED rings, take a look at the card in the upper right hand corner, as I've done a tutorial on how to install them before. But I think a little demonstration is in order to kind of show how the touch sensor works. And if you guys think that the touch sensor is pretty cool and something I should maybe consider adding to LED ring kits, make sure you leave a comment down below so I know that you guys are interested. Next up, we're going to do us a little bit of paracording. And like I kind of mentioned, our theme here is that emerald blue, pink, and clear. So I kind of want to bring all that together with the cord. So what I've done is gotten a nice little cotton candy cord. I actually did my boy Epos here a favor, and I had an extra 10-foot cord lying around, so I went ahead and sleeved that for him. Now, one other thing that I did here that I'm particularly proud of is I made a clear plug, and I think this thing looks absolutely awesome because you can literally see into it and see the actual paracord meeting the actual plug of the controller itself. It looks absolutely awesome and is a really nice touch for this controller. So remember earlier when I mentioned that clear was one of the colors that I was pushing as a theme for this controller? Well, I think we need more clear. And the best place to find some more clear is a clear back that I'm going to go ahead and steal from this indigo and clear Gamecube controller. This clear back is going to lend itself absolutely perfectly to installing a Shine Wave kit. For those of you who might not be aware what a Shine Wave kit is, it's a reactive LED mod that reacts to each button you press on the controller. And this is not an ordinary Shine Wave mod. This is one that I got a little help on from a friend, and everything is custom colored to Pikachu from Super Smash Bros. The reason why we chose Pikachu's colors are really twofold. Number one, they fit our existing color theme pretty much perfectly. And number two, I know EposVox absolutely loves his Pokemon. But we can check out the light show a little bit later. For now, let's get this Shine Wave kit installed. Okay, with all the hard work out of the way, all we need to do is get this controller reassembled and get on to my favorite part of the job. Let's test it out by playing some Smash. So before we get too far into this, let's state the obvious. I really don't play Pikachu, so please don't rip me too hard in the comments when I suck. Well, maybe I have that coming. Overall, this controller turned out absolutely amazing. The flow between the emerald blue, hot pink, and clear looks absolutely fantastic in my opinion, and all the mods done to the controller are really the icing on the cake. Anyway, I want to thank EposVox very much for coming down to the channel. Make sure you guys check him out. There will be a link in the description below. I want to thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys for the next one here soon.